Okay, so let's begin with something very, very fundamental, which is what we call Pythagoras theorem. Now, this is the starting point, and you can never talk about Pythagoras theorem without making reference to a right-angled triangle. We know there are different types of triangle in mathematics. We have isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, equilateral triangle, so many of them. But trigonometry, this starting part begins with a right-angled triangle. So this is a right-angled triangle. What makes this triangle a right-angled triangle is because it has one of its angles to be 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees. That is what makes it a right-angled triangle. And you know that every triangle must have three sides, 1, 2, 3, and three angles, 1, 2, 3. So, but this particular angle here must be 90 degrees. That is what makes this triangle a right-angled triangle. So if I label this triangle as A, B, and C, then I can label the sides. This will be small letter A, opposite this will be small letter C, and opposite this will be small letter B. So the capital letters represent the angles, whereas the small letters represent the sides of this triangle. So if I am given a problem in a right-angled triangle to solve, then I must make use of Pythagoras theorem. What does Pythagoras theorem states? It states that in a right-angled triangle, this is a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse, the longest side in a right-angled triangle is called the hypotenuse. The square of the hypotenuse is equals to sum of squares of the other two sides. Simply put, C square is equals to B square plus A square. That is what Pythagoras theorem states. That in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse, the longest side square, is equals to the other two sides. Then you square them and find their sum. Now, how do I use this Pythagoras? If I am given, say, a right-angled triangle, and then this place is given to be 3, this place is 4, and then I am asked to find this place. I don't know. I call it X. Two sides are given. I am to find the remaining side. How do you solve it? You must use Pythagoras theorem whenever you are dealing with the sides of a right-angled triangle.